I think it's a whitish one. I thought it had little horns on its head too. But good morning everyone and welcome back. I have just shifted these girls and now I'm just going through them. Dad's over there. I'm just trying to pull out one. I've got to find cow number 249 because Kerry's coming out soon. I'm gonna just PD them because my collar app says that they are potentially empty. I've got 5 cows to do, so it's going to be interesting to see what the results are. Might be this one here, I think. No, that's 273. Darn it, I was really hoping that was it, because now I'm not quite sure which one 249 is. She's due to calve in 10 days time, so it would be in this mob, but the other day I didn't pick her up when we were drafting all these cows up, so maybe she's not here, or maybe I have culled her. Nah, I don't think I would have. Seems a little bit strange. When I had that draft up the other day, I didn't pick her up when I did it. I got the other 4. They're up in the milking herd, or with the cow that's we're milking. It's just that one got away from me, and it says if she wasn't calved, she's supposed to calve in about 10 days time. So she would be in this herd if she was. Maybe I'll just have a little look and see how old she is. Sort of eliminates the young cows. You can sort of glass over them pretty quickly. 249. She's a 7-year-old. So she is on the older side.
You must have some idea what it looks like.
Nah, I thought I did, but it was another cow. 273 I was thinking, so now I don't know what it looks like. Got to be here somewhere. Has to be. I think that's 303, so she's due in about 3 or 4 days time, and it looks at 2. She's bagging up nicely. I might just have a little look on here. 249 unpaired 4 days ago. I'm not sure why that would be. Maybe I have culled her and I haven't taken her off the list. I'll need to go back and have a look at some records. Maybe not. Might not be in here. Her collar says that it was unpaired 4 days ago. That's when we did the heifers.
Yeah, so it might have been up and it might be in my mob.
No, I don't think so. No, because it was due in 10 days, it would have got drafted into here, but then I circled the number when we drafted it and I didn't pick up on it, so.
Is it up in the cow mob, in the milking mob?
Nah, well, no, I don't think so. Alright, that's okay though.
Normally an empty cow you'd be able to see it.
Yeah, you would. But that's alright, I'll just leave it. It can't be here. Something's not quite right, but that's my bad. I've got to take these to the shed so I can sort them out. I might as well milk that cow as well. It's just another soupy morning. The fog's come in again. Come on. Here's the one I'm milking. She hasn't come in to milk that well, really. It's milky now. I don't think she'll really last a season. She just sort of slipped way too early. That 45 days is pretty early, month and a half, so yeah, but unfortunate. Hey. There's enough for us in there, but there's probably only like 10 litres, if that. Whereas she should be giving 20 odd. 20 plus really. Come on. Away you go. I've let that milking cow go back to the paddock with a couple of other mastitis ones. There's also an empty one in there. I'm not going to get them to check her because I definitely know she's empty. It'd just be a waste of time. But there is the 3 here. There should be 4, but there's only 3. So I actually went and had a look back on my cull records to see if I'd put that cow on there or if I'd culled her, but I couldn't seem to see her on there either. So it sort of stumped me. She must be down there. I just can't have found her, or in the other mob. But it's actually Briar coming out. She should be about 10 minutes away. She's coming out to do these. It's going to be interesting. I think maybe a couple of these could be in calf. I think she could be empty, that number 8, and then these 2 are the ones that I think could potentially be in calf. And just looking at them, like they do look good. And yeah, see, they're sort of bagging up a little bit too, so make me wonder. But then again, I think it might be like 5% of cow, maybe it's less, show signs of being on heat, although they are in calf anyway. So yeah, maybe that's why they've been picked up. Like, look at the other one there.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't look empty.
She's pretty big in the gut as well.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, I'd be surprised if she was.
Cows don't read the textbook though, so you know, she's still in calf.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. Well, that's good.
Yeah. She's got something in there giving me a handshake back.
I think you'll be in calf too then, won't you? Yeah, they just don't look empty.
They don't look empty, no. But I suppose the collar goes on activity, so anything abnormal it's going to flag up as...
Yeah, exactly.
It's not an empty uterus. I can't feel the calf per se. Like, the first year I put my hand in, it was just like, empty straight away.
I'll have a look and see when she's due.
I would say she's later. Would be my guess. It's not an empty uterus anyway, let's put it that way.
8 days time.
Wouldn't have thought that. Keep an eye on it. It's not up in her pelvis anyway. Usually sort of as they get closer, the calf sort of moves up in the abdomen. That one's still quite thick. Doesn't feel empty.
Oh yeah. And then this one's due in about 55 days.
Right.
But then I think she looks quite big in the guts too. Like deep, like not real sunken and hollow.
Yeah, but she hasn't bagged up at all like the other two have, has she?
No, but she's still 2 months away.
Yeah.
She's empty. Yeah, got one.
Got one.
Got one.
Yeah, she slipped. It's doughy, but I can lift her whole
So
uterus
yeah,
up,
so she has slipped at some point.
So she has slipped, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's big in the guts because she's just been gutsing herself.
Yeah,
and doing
exactly.
No work,
Oh, 1 out of 3, it was right.
It's not bad.
Oh, actually, there's another one in the paddock which is definitely empty. I didn't get her to check. Plus,
50% is still a pass.
yeah, and one I couldn't find. So yeah. Not too bad. Hey, at least the first 2 in calf. As Briar was leaving, I had Jonathan from Farm Source turn up. So that is our calving pack for this year. A little bit disappointing, to be honest. Usually we get like a tin with a few goodies in it, or a cooler bag like last year with a few goodies in it. So a little bit disappointing from Terra, or Farm Source, but I guess times are changing. Got to cut costs where they can. Alice from Fibre Fresh was with them as well, trying to sell some of this Fibre Fresh gain. So maybe I'll give some of that a go. It did sound quite appealing, so maybe I'll give some a go and see what I think. But come on, girl, you can go back with the milking cow mob. Come on, up, back. Back. Here we go. Probably should book her and that other one in. I can go to the works now.
Blue, there's that, and there's your shed diary. Cool.
Since they're in calf, I can go back with the other cows in the calving mob. Hey. What are the chances that one I never found was in calf anyway? Probably quite high. Probably need to start giving these girls some straw too. I've still got 15 bales in the shed. I was going to buy another truckload, not a truck and trailer, just a truckload. So I think that is another 15 bales or 18 bales. But I could probably start them on that. I might do it at the end of the week. They've got lepto tomorrow. They'll need to go to the shed, which is quite handy because they've finished this paddock. Heifers are in their last break of their paddock. So gotta find somewhere to put them next, which I have no idea where they're going. Well, for the last few hours, I have been cleaning this shed out here, and I've got it looking pretty good. I've got most of it out. There's just a little bit like left on the floor, which I'm not too worried about because it's going to get covered in the new chip. I've put a couple of bucket loads down the back here, but it's going to take a fair few loads to fill this up. The bunker's only right there where I dumped the shavings, so it's only just carting it through to here. But my bucket's not that big, so it's going to take a fair few. Wish I had a bigger bucket in this circumstance, but it'll be right. This is the last calf shed I've got to do, and then everything is sorted, so it's going to be good to get that done, but I'm not sure if I will be able to get that finished off today or not. It is getting on the later side now. It's just gone about 4 o'clock, and this fog has stuck around all day. Like, it doesn't look too bad behind me. You can sort of see where it's sitting over in the distance, but then we get these points where it sort of just looks like it's going to roll in again, and like, I haven't even been able to see the sky up there. It's cool again too. It's really cold. It's even coming a little bit more now. I'm just setting up some fences though. I'm going to put the heifers down the back there on the hill tomorrow morning, then just bring them this way. There's probably about 6 or 7 days in here, probably 6 days, and by the time I get to the end here, it should be sort of popping. So it's probably not the most ideal calving paddock, but I just want to get it chewed off before they do calve, and then we'll take them up onto the flats and to better paddocks without drains around them. There is a couple of drains either side of this paddock, but they're not very big ones. They're not main ones. They haven't got a lot of water in them, so it's not too bad. Whereas this paddock next door, that's got a main drain running down that side. So what I'm actually going to do, bring the late calving herd down, and they can eat these paddocks off. So there's probably got about 3 weeks until they start calving, sort of at the end of the month. So they are a perfect mob to go around all sort of through here. There's probably what I reckon, there's probably at least 2 weeks worth of grass, so they can chew them off, because we don't want to be calving around drains. Gonna be another foggy day tomorrow, I guess. It's definitely coming pretty thick again. It's getting a bit dark in there. There's no lights or anything. I've got to about halfway, so I've only got to do the other half tomorrow, and there's still heaps of wood chip left, so I should have more than enough. I'm not going to run out. I keep finding this stuff through it, and it's like sort of a mat, but I thought it was like a silage, like a little bit of silage must have got mixed in here through the mixer wagon. I don't know, maybe I thought some was left in the bucket when they loaded it. But apparently when Jeff dropped it off, he said that Darcy mixed some linseed through it, which is supposed to help with the bedding. So yeah, that's what it is. However, I am going to have some of this left over, so what I might do is just push it up against the wall, cover it with like a sheet of plastic, keep it sort of dry, and then use it for topping up the pens during the season. My first load of PK is not really going to come till probably mid-August, so before that turns up I could get that out. Might be the easiest thing to do. I was going to take it up to the other calf shed up the top and leave it in one of the bays there, which well, it's not that big and there might be too much left, so I'm gonna have to play that one by ear. Another thing I have actually been looking into at the moment is like automatic calf feeders. I found one online last night, and you order it, it's like a box, so you fill this sort of box up with water, and it's got coils through it, and the milk travels through the coils, and that's how it sort of warms the milk up. It's like $1,500, and it would do 30 calves, so I'd need a couple of them. Or I could get one to try it in that shed there. That was kind of my idea, because I can fit 30 between 2 pens, so I could sort of set it up and leave it. But if anybody out there does use automatic calf feeders, could you drop me a comment and let me know what you use and just your experience with it? That would be much appreciated. It's definitely something I thought about looking at into the future. It would just save time through calving, and I also think that probably the calves would do a lot better on them too, just having the availability of feed all the time, and it being warm as well. So would love to hear some of you guys out there that do it. But that'll pretty much wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and apart from that, see you next time.